talk astrology. So astrology is a tool that you can use to help you understand yourself on the deepest level that you ever have in your entire life. It also helps you to understand your life path. What are you here for? What are you meant to do? Why this happens in your life, why that happens in your life, how long this is going to take, how long that is going to take, what are your timelines, what did you come in here in this lifetime to do, to fulfill, who you're supposed to be with, what job you're supposed to have, all of so many things, okay? I think it's a really good tool for people who have a lot of questions. I've always been a person that asks why to this and why that and why this and why that. I'm just a curious person. I like to learn. I like to understand things on the deepest level, especially when it comes to like self-growth and the human psyche, our consciousness. I want to understand what's going on in our souls, okay? I want to squeeze all of the juice out of life that I can get, meaning like to live it to the fullest, in my fullest, be the most fulfilled. Some people believe in it, some people don't. In my opinion, those who don't believe in it is because they never experienced real astrology, which is your astrology chart. Most people have a lot of opinions about stuff without actually doing the research on their own or experiencing things, and that's very unfortunate. Astrology is very like intertwined in the Indian culture. The Indian culture, Indian people, in my experience, are probably one of the most healthy, like well-rounded healthy, like physically, mentally, spiritually people. But it's okay, I don't judge everybody. Listen, certain people are drawn to certain things because we're all different, you know? So what's gonna help one may not help the other, and vice versa. If you're drawn to astrology, that's all that matters. The basic way that most astrologers explain astrology is, imagine that the moment that you were born, someone took a picture of the sky where the planets were at that time. That is your astrology chart. That is a replication of you and your energy. I'm an Aquarius, so when I was born, the sun was in Aquarius. In Western astrology, I'm going to speak in Western astrology, I have an Aries moon. So that means the moment that I was born, the moon was in the sign of Aries. I have so everything in my chart, the planets were at that moment, like at that point, okay? All right, so the moment that you were born, if you took a picture of the sky and where the planets were at that current time, that is your astrology chart. Now, every planet represents different things. Now, what people don't realize is that the planets continue to move, okay? Because they're moving all the time, because that's the energy. And that's why, you know, we always say like, oh, it's Leo season or now it's Virgo season. That's because the sun was moving and transiting to different degrees and then moved into a different sign, okay?